Welcome back to Facebook Live at the Blue House, talking with our young men from where y'all from?
Living Life.
That's what I'm talking about. Living Life. Man, we got to deal with these guys, man. Again, I'm Korey Johnson. I'm going to be sitting up here talking a little bit with you tonight. We're going to be talking about a variety of topics. Of course, I want you to understand that we're hearing from them. They're not hearing from us. So we're going to be asking, most of our questions are going to be pointed towards them and their responses, so we will know exactly how to meet them where they're at and see what we can do to help them. So without further ado, I want to introduce Mr. Clay Former, Mr. Barry Evans, and this guy right here is very important.
Because hey, why don't you introduce yourself, man? Oh, introduce yourself, please.
Armani Howard, you know what I'm saying? Class president. A bunch of different things for real. You know, today I'm going to try to lead first off with this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Ask some questions and all that type of stuff. Yeah.
I appreciate that, man. So, with leading, man, it comes with a lot of, confidence and all that type of stuff, and I want to thank you for stepping up. And it's more to come because you guys are going to switch out and everything, and I appreciate that. Yeah. But I want you to pass that mic to Mr. Barry here, and I want everybody to get acquainted with this young man.
Okay, my name is Barry Evans. I'm from St. Louis. I grew up 0.7 miles away from here. I graduated a long time ago from the great Sumner High School.
A long time ago.
1983.
Woo!
Back in 1980, yeah. Woo! Before podcasts, and I'm here to help out wherever I can. I'm not real sure of Mr. Korey's rules of engagement, but I'm open to discuss a lot of things. I've been through some things in life. If it's okay, I've been to war 3 times. 3? Yes.
Can you expand on that, man? Because we appreciate your service.
I did 1 tour in Bosnia and 2 in Iraq.
Okay.
4 locations in Iraq. Went to Tuzla, Bosnia back in '99. And so, yes, I'm a career serviceman.
Yeah.
As Ms. Charlene pointed out, I went in with a focus, and I got a trade I could use when I retired from the military.
That's what's up.
Is that enough? Y'all need?
Thank you for your service, man.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support.
So pass that on to Clayton here. So Clayton, you already know how this goes, man. We got a battle, and you got to say something slick, and then I got to say something slick back to you. So just let you know.
It's not about you today.
All right. All right. I'm just letting you know.
Right.
All right, Jeffrey Osborne.
Oh,
LTD.
Jeffrey Osborne, and you can Google him.
Oh, yeah, y'all can Google him.
Woo.
Yeah.
No, Clay. I work here at EMP, so I'm just ready to get it started, man. Like you said, we want to hear from the young men today. Like, we do enough talking.
Right.
Whether it's in person or social media and all that, but it's not a lot of times where we listen. We have to be great listeners as adults, and to be able to reach these young men. So I'm ready to hear what they got to say tonight and go from there.
Well, let's go.
The last time I talked, maybe they were supposed to be planning something.
Right. Remember, we were sitting here, and that was 2 weeks ago. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that. Right. We're gonna hit on it. So I'm gonna start this off real quick. With just basic things, man. I want to ask you a question, Armani. So I'd like to know, what is the number one thing you think parents fail at these days when it comes to raising their young men?
Number one thing a parent fails at or raising their young men. That's a great question. From my personal experience, I would maybe say attention to the smaller things, paying attention to your child, you know what I'm saying, knowing your child. I feel like a lot of times parents may think that they know their child more than they do. You know what I'm saying? And they'll just not be willing to listen to an opinion sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? And then with certain, like maybe your mama or some may become an argument when you just trying to know, I'm just trying to elaborate on XYZ, have a, you know what I'm saying, conversation. A lot of times when you younger, it's just like, no, I'm the adult. You are this, and so I don't want to hear what you have to say. It's this, you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be like that, because to a degree when you a young man and you becoming a young man for real, you still have an idea of what you want to a degree. You know what I'm saying? And how you know. So it should be more so of a middle ground type situation than a no, it's just this and it's nothing else to it. Because sometimes that can cause resentment. You know what I'm saying? I know that for me personally, that may cause resentment and things of that nature. So and it just doesn't lead to great experiences. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a thing that a lot of parents could improve on. Just listening to your child more. Like if you just listen to your child, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of things could be prevented, and then that could create safe spaces to where you don't create sneaky children, to where they not doing stuff, hiding. You know what I'm saying? And it could prevent certain things sometimes. You never know. You know.
Wow.
Man, I'm so glad you said that. Like, that's so on the money. I think that sometimes just speaking with other parents and being a parent myself, we have to walk a line when we talk to our kids, especially this age, is because we want to hear from you all. And I'm not saying that you all do this. I'm just saying as far as the adults go, sometimes we can misconstrue you speaking to us as disrespect. Yeah. Like it's the way that you say it. Like my son can say whatever he wants to me, but sometimes it's the delivery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's how you say it, not what you say.
It's how you say it. It's not what you say.
100%.
You know, just like, you know, I mean, it's all documented. I'm a police officer, but if I pull you over and I come up to your car and be like, give me your license and insurance, you're going to be like, hold on, dog. Like,
yeah, a little aggressive.
Opposed to me saying, how you doing, young man? You have your license with you today?
Yeah.
You want to take a look at that? You know what I'm saying? You're going to do it different. So I think for us, we have to toe the line sometimes, but we do have to listen to our kids and not always take it as a sign of disrespect because of the way that it's being delivered.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, thank you all for letting me in this room. I want to thank God we can talk about it. I like what Mari said in that listening to your children, sometimes they have interests that we need to support. And your children will show you or tell you what that interest is. It might be tennis, it might be science, and you kind of feed that energy and try to grow that. That's one of the things. I think, is that where you're trying to go as well?
Yeah,
not just the argument, but
yeah, like,
I want to go to school. I want to go to school to do this type, study this.
Yeah,
and
anything, just listen to your child. Because
listen to your children.
They know what they may want. You know what I'm saying? Even if they could be 11 years old. An 11-year-old still know, hey, I want to participate in XYZ at some point. I want to do these certain things. I still have a certain opinion. Like, you know, you just have to listen to know and then guide them, you know, to where the right or the wrong may be within those opinions.
And just know that sometimes situation dictates. You might not be able to afford it as the parent.
Yeah.
You might not be able to afford it, or you might not have the know-how to get them in that circle. But still listen and try.
100%.
And I think that as parents, we don't have to be perfect, but we need to be present.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So none of us got a handbook on how to parent. Like we just go with the flow sometime, or we rely on what we were taught or how we were raised. But you're 100% right. But so we can't get it right all of the time. But if we're present, we can talk about it, we can get through it, and then we can, you know, move on. So
Armani, man, you know, we had these conversations all the time. We in the car, we kind of throw out a topic or something like that. Is this something you want to throw out or say anything or kind of go into? What's on your mind?
Just to my peers, I want to kind of know, and from y'all perspective as well, I guess, but what do y'all think may be the effect of why us as youth may do certain things, like may act negatively, think negative, or, you know what I'm saying, some of my friends may be in violent spaces. Like, why do you think these things occur?
I say maybe some kids like tried to go to their parents and they didn't feel like being heard, so they like, man, I'm finna just do X, Y, and Z to feel like, hey, if I do this, I feel like maybe they'll feel heard if they do the opposite. So I think that's why our kids now, this generation, probably fall off, you know, because I don't think the parents the parents go back like how they was raised, not of trying to understand their child. So
I just think it's like the influence or like what they seeing or like growing up. You never know what somebody going through or what they seeing. So like some things, like you got some kids that's like they not gonna follow like what they seeing, but then you got the other kids like that. I see my big brother do it. Well, why won't I? Or like they see that there's easier ways to make money or something that they like, and they just wanna do it for the easy way, but it ain't easy.
I say now, like what y'all saying with the parents and all of that, like the back of the day, like they like now it's the internet now. Like the internet got a lot of influence on these kids now and got them in a hole. So I think some of that don't always come with the parents. It comes from the internet because it be some parents that can't keep control of their kid because of the internet, because they let the internet get to them. So I think half of the time I don't think it be on the parents. I think social media, they see their friends do it. I mean, the mama or the daddy may try to keep them in control. It may get out of hand because, you know, they got sources around them now. Like this our generation different now. If you can get your hand to anything now. All you need is $1, $200, $300. It don't matter what it is. It's social media now. So I say, like, yeah, it do start with the parents, because if you don't put your foot down, hey, kid gonna think he can do whatever he want. Even if a parent do put their foot down, man, internet crazy.
Have y'all witnessed like certain kids that y'all go to school with, man, whose parents are really on their head, but they just keep on choosing to do it?
Yeah,
like,
you know,
Can y'all give us some insight on that, please?
I mean, on that, I know a kid in school, parent be on so bad. What you doing? Why you ain't come home? What? He just don't care. Like, hey, no, I ain't coming home. I'm doing X, Y, Z. Like, they just don't care. And like I just said, half of that come with being a follower or the internet, because you got the right people in front of you that don't want you to go in the wrong direction. You choosing to do the wrong thing because you think it's cool and all of that, because of the internet and your friends doing it. So I think that's what it is. The internet, social media, it's getting bad now. And somebody see somebody doing something else, they think they can do it, and they follow a whole trend now, just like that.
So my question to you all is, to your point, and I think that's a great point that you made. Kind of like us as adults, or especially when we're partners, like when y'all have y'all friends, do y'all hold them accountable though?
Yeah.
Like when you see them crashing out, you know, when they do have good parents and they still do something that they not supposed to do, you come like, hold on, dog, now we're not finna do that, bro? Like, or do you just let them go down that street and learn it the hard way?
I say from my own perspective, like our group we got, and our group chat, and we got we hold each other accountable. Like parents, like our parents, like half of us is cousins and the rest is homeboys, so we don't even need our parents in for real because we all family. But I say, no, we hold each other accountable. Parents really don't gotta get in the mix of our stuff. I think we hold each other accountable. If somebody doing the wrong thing, we'll get on their head, or somebody tell us, oh, this what he doing, we'll get on his head. But we look up to each other and look to each other. Like if you BSing, you know you BSing. Like chill out with all that. I think we hold each other accountable very well.
And I think to account to what he said, people just gonna do what they want to do at the end of the day. It don't matter if your parent is on you. It don't matter if your homeboy is on you. If you really feel like, you know what I'm saying, rebelling, being defiant, or you just want to find out the hard way, sometimes you got to fall to get back up in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So some people going to still do what they want to do in the first place. It don't matter when nobody tell them, and they have to find those things out for themselves. And it'd be hard as a friend. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy like, bro, I just told you X, Y, Z. I just told you already, like, this was going to occur. You still go do it. I already told you all I can. I can't do nothing else for you at this point. I feel like I did what I could on my behalf. You know what I'm saying? And so some people just don't want to listen. You know, that's all it is.
So, don't want to listen, huh? You know
For
what?
real, though.
As a parent, man, sometimes it's very difficult because, like Clay was saying, especially me being a parent myself, sometimes delivery, right? Yeah. And when you say stuff, we automatically shut down, and then we get right back into it, especially with young men. it's a fine line, right? It's like we want to see y'all be so successful sometimes. I think we get in our own way of trying to push that and force that on you sometimes. And I must say I'm sorry. You know, I must say I'm sorry to y'all. If I do that to you, I'm sorry. But let's believe the only reason why I'm doing it is because I care. That's why I'm on you about this stuff. And one other thing I want to say real quick, because you guys, Mario, you pointed this out earlier, man, about live for life, right? You guys are cousins, y'all family. Even if you're not your partners, I must say they doing a wonderful job with you guys over there. They are. I'm serious. Like, I really, really, really dig live for life. Seriously.
No, for sure.
Yes.
I just want to address the internet influence. Some of the things I see on the internet are bafflingly stupid. Is in that, why would I try to swallow a tablespoon of cinnamon when I just saw this person throw up from doing it? Or why would I try to walk up some crates to see if I can make it to the top when I see everybody else is falling and broken bones or whatever? So please, I mean, the internet is there. There are also some positive things to watch on it, and please try to find the positive things so that you can get to the next level of what you're trying to get to, the dreams you're trying to do. Pursue those things. I want to be an entrepreneur. Look at what the next entrepreneur is doing, because they put their business out there as well.
Yeah, that's based off an algorithm. Like if you thinking about the right stuff, then you'll receive the right stuff. But that's up to the person. That's up to what they thinking about. But if they not faced with those things, like if they ain't taught them things, they just never gonna know. So they got to be in the right space, in the right place, to even receive those type of thoughts, to get those future thoughts.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you got to know what you know to even think about other things outside of a box. If you're not aware of what's outside of a box, you can't think outside of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just with certain things, and then also what you said with people seeing things on the internet, I feel like that's stuff like that just human nature. If I see my homeboy go dunk and we the same height, I'm finna go try to dunk too. Like, why not? I might as well try to see if I could do it as well, because, you know what I'm saying, I don't see much of a difference between us. And I feel like that's kind of what happens in our community, especially with young black men. Like, if I see the next person doing something negative or positive, we come from the same thing. Why not try to do what he just did? You know what I'm saying? And so it is a follower community sometimes, but it don't always got to be following in a negative way. Sometimes you can follow somebody in a positive way, and it can lead you down the right path, you know?
So I have another question piggybacking off what you said about the internet. Us in law enforcement, our generation, lawmakers, non-for-profits, we are trying to figure out, and I know I have my own thoughts, and we have our thoughts. Do you all think that the culture today influences your generation, meaning the music, the video games? Do these things have an impact on decision making from the young folks?
I say yeah, because like what people watching or what they seeing or what they hearing, like they like, if they like, when people see rappers, they rich, they living this life, they living that life. Like now they probably want to tag on and live their life, but like it's like people easily influenced. Like me, I don't listen to no music. That's why I think I am the way that I am. I don't listen to nothing like so. Like all the hood stuff, I don't be on all that because I just be trying to be me. And other people, some they might try to follow a rapper because they see that they're successful and they want to be successful too. So they want to do what they're doing or try to rap about what you ain't supposed to be rapping about. Or like what you see, like playing the games. I feel like depending on what you're doing, like what you're playing, it shouldn't like really make a big difference because all I play is 2K. Yeah, I be wanting to hoop. So yeah.
Yeah, just based off what he said, like, yeah, it's a big influence because, like he just said, it depends on what you want to plan to do in life. Like he say, he play the game all day, he a hooper. It might be that other kid, he listen to all rap music. He listen to all 22 Savage, Lil Durk, King Von. What you think he gonna want to do? They talking about robbing people. Now he think he can rob people because he hearing the lyrics they saying. Like it's a big influence. And now rappers these days, they don't even care about the youth no more. They inspiring them to do it now in music. They inspiring the little people right there that go rob somebody in that music. They telling them to do it. Little videos and all of that. It's the same thing with like it's what you got planned in your life. If you wanna do that and do this, do that, you gonna go down that right path. Like he said, he played 2K all day. He a hooper. He don't even listen to music for real. He want to play basketball for a living. That's the path he want to go in. It's all different paths in life where you want to go through. So I do feel like the internet and this culture do inspire our generation. It's going to inspire the generation after us because they can't get a hold on it now. Like you just said, y'all officers, y'all looking at it like, oh man, they tripping. Yeah, they is. Yeah, they is tripping. Like the stuff y'all seeing, all of that. Yeah, they tripping. So I feel like that's just something we can't stop it. Let somebody really get a hold on to it. It got to be somebody that's over the head to get somebody to snap into it real quick. So I definitely think it do inspire.
So last weekend we was in the car van, right? We kind of talking about things, and some of y'all, actually all y'all was in the van, and we were talking about like what's going on now, right? Like all this violence, right? Like what do you think is keeping this going in our region? Because we seeing people, young lady just got shot over onion rings. You got young people getting killed under 15 and under. Like, where is this coming from? Why is this happening? What's going on?
I say where we talking about now, like the social media, the influence, like people wanna be what something you shouldn't want to become to be, because it's only gonna bring you down to that path. Either you're gonna be in the grave or you're gonna be in jail, and I think that's what it is. Our kids don't understand, like going down that path is not fun. It's not for everybody. It's not for nobody. But I don't know why people go down that path, why people continue to do it. But I think our job as us becoming like the next generation is to be an influence to move away from that type of stuff and set a positive outcome, and show those kids like what they supposed to be, because they gonna be the ones next up after us. So
Right.
I say it's like a retaliation thing going on. It's like that's making it dangerous. That's what all people know. They know to retaliate for them losing somebody or them going through some pain. Like that's all they know. They trying to fill that void of being hurt. I think it's just dangerous right now. This is in the Bible, so I feel like that's just what's going on right now. Like,
How many of y'all done lost somebody to gun violence? Or know somebody that's been shot? That's too many. Go ahead, Mario.
I say, like he just said, now it's a reward of killing people now in the streets now. Like you see, like, just say, somebody killed his cousin. Now he gonna want to kill your cousin or kill you. Now everything is finna keep going on as a war. And now in this generation, like, they don't even care no more now. Like, you got some people that they don't even care no more. They look at it as like a reward or like a victory. Like, they achieving. They think they achieved something because you killed him and then didn't get caught. And now I feel like the police is now they know they in the game. So it's like, what you want us to do? You want us to keep looking for them? They ain't finna do nothing but die next. That's why I feel like that's going on right now. That's why I feel like when it come with the parents too, because now when a kid die and the parent confused, it's like, what is you confused for? Like, you don't know what was going on. You wasn't around him. Like, what was going on? He got killed. He was either in the streets or he did something to somebody, and now it's a reward. Now somebody finna go kill them, or they either gonna be dead or in jail. So it's like, it ain't nothing for real now.
I feel like picking back off what he said, like it's the influence. So like these little people, like they straight like be outside, like people younger than me, like 14, 15, 13, and I think it's because our generation, like our age, they seeing like they big brothers do it, they big cousins. And they're like, I'm trying to be like my big cousin. Like if you go talk to anybody, any like young person in middle school that be outside, they go be like, do you know who my big brother is, my big cousin, my peoples? Like they go start bringing up people that's older than them. And, like they just setting bad influences. And I feel like we need to set better influence for our younger siblings. Like I know I don't want my people to be outside, so I'm gonna set a good influence. Like do what I'm supposed to do.
Right. Don't forget him back there.
I appreciate what they said. Now you got to add it to the fact it's a hierarchy thing. Like who got the most status? Who got this? Who got that? You got people who just want to be them, be themselves. Sometimes they can't do that because I mean they ain't gonna be able to fit in with the rest of the folks. So now they got to go out here and go do all this extra stuff in order to be one with the people, whatever that is. And so it's like it's a big hierarchy, you know. You need to be inside. You need to be into this stuff in order to get around. Because I mean, you ain't gonna know nobody. You ain't gonna know nothing. You ain't gonna be out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna have no connections. And so you gotta add into all what they said and add that into the fact.
So do you think you damned if you do, damned if you don't?
Say it again.
So do you think it's damn if you do, damn if you don't
Yeah.
type of situation?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just say environment. Just where you from dictates everything, and how you grew up is just gonna dictate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying be a product of your environment, but I'm saying that a lot of times you become one, and then it's up to you to not be one. And so it's just that depending on where you from and what goes on where you from, you see a lot of stuff you may not supposed to see at younger ages. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of different stuff, and you know how we was talking about in the van, the South Side, just it's getting crazy. You know, and that's kind of like where I'm from. So it's just like, it's just you have to make a decision sometimes. Do I want to separate myself from the roots so I could really grow, or do I want to stay here and go spoil with everybody else? That's how you got to think about it, you know.
Thank you. Long time ago, I heard a wise man say one of the worst people in the world to go against is somebody with nothing to lose, because they will squeeze that trigger. All right? And the thing is, you all talk like you have things, dreams that you want to accomplish. And that's beautiful in this room, because they're not talking about you, even though other outside influences may say, oh, all of them are like that, but you all are not. Stay focused and remember, like I said, if somebody doesn't have anything to lose, if I don't have a dream, I will kill yours to keep you from achieving. And you might have to step away from me, but hey, Barry, I can't roll like that no more. And I don't care what I say, you got to keep on going. You got to stay focused on your dream, because misery loves company.
You know, one thing I wanted to, because he touched on it. Remember that time we went to Steak and Shake? Who was all with me that time we went? I mean, when we did the cleanup. Remember when we did the cleanup in Ferguson? All right. Right. So remember when we went back to the Hive and that lady came out? What did she say? No, you get that microphone. What did she say?
She was like, I really thought that y'all was bad, in trouble or something, like y'all was doing community services, y'all didn't got in trouble. And then she was like, when she seen Mr. Korey, she was like, oh, y'all with him, oh, y'all must be doing something positive, something. So she really thought like we was getting out of jail, or like, you know, on the little box, you know, doing little stuff to get. So when she seen us with Korey, she was like, oh, y'all just doing this just because. And we was telling her, no, like, we go to live for, like, we doing this for community service. We with the EMP program and all this stuff. And she was like, oh, that's good. She said that's good that she don't see nobody, you know, doing little bad stuff, because that's all she see, she said, when she be going around seeing people like us pick stuff up. That's all she say she see.
She had profiled us. She was like, she thought that we was out there doing it Cause we had to, like, we done got in trouble or something. She saw him thinking he like a coach or like for real. That's what she said. Like she straight like was like he like a coach or something. Like he just watch it like he like is like a babysitter. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like we just out here for the like we can't just help our community. You know what I'm saying? And it was like cause it was an older black woman. So it's just kind of like you have profiled young black men trying to do right for no reason. Cause we wasn't acting up. We were acting completely civilized, just cleaning up South Florida. That's it. That's all we was doing, just picking up the little trash. And this lady saw us and was like, she thought that we was in trouble. And it's just like you are our own kind. And you thought that just really showed the mindset that other people may have. Because if one of us thought that, then what is somebody else thinking? You know?
Facts.
And it was a gang of us out there too. It was about we had a bunch of people out there that day, right? And hey, we handled that real quick. Then we went over there to Steak and Shake. Remember? And we talked about that. Remember? I just wanted to just put that in perspective, man, because I told y'all then it's not your last time somebody prejudging y'all like that. You guys are young black males. Everywhere y'all go, people gonna judge you immediately for just wearing what you wearing right now. Oh, he up to something. No, you ain't even up to nothing. So just, man, it just gets on my nerves, man, when they do that.
I know they did with that day. You told us. I was just saying, like, I know it did that day. You was just, we had set up there and talked about it in the Steak and Shake. It's just like, man, like, I felt the way for real, though. But, like, I wasn't necessarily surprised, I guess, because I don't expect, you know what I'm saying, like, from people sometimes, it just, you never know what they expect. But it was just like, man, like, you was a black woman.
The unsuspected sometimes from people.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not ready to see none of that. I never got profiled or nothing. So for that to happen to me, that'd be crazy. Like, and I know that I ain't up to nothing. That's crazy to think about.
Is there anything that you all think that you can do to help change that?
I say,
or is there anything that could be done?
Yeah, like introducing yourself immediately. Like I be saying, "How you doing?" immediately. Like when I see people walking past me, I don't try to walk past no more. I be trying to like interact when I go out and like, let them know that I can say hi.
Yeah, make it look like
that's what's
make
up.
it try to present myself as like a black respectable young man, you know. And that's all we're just trying to do, trying to have a different outcome of this world, which is, you know, it's going to be hard to do because how the world is. But I think with this group, I think we can do it. So
Yeah, like what he was just saying, like let it be known, like speak, like I said the last podcast, like I went bowling one weekend and a lady, like she was just like looking like kind of nervous, like she was gonna ask something but didn't want to ask us. We was a big group, you know, we got tattoos and all of that, and we approached her and asked her what was wrong, and she was like, "Oh, y'all a really nice young man. I really thought that y'all was trying to do something dangerous to us or something around us." We was like, "Nah, we here for what you here for. We trying to bowl and all of that. Like we don't do all that. Like we ain't had no bags on or nothing. We just had t-shirts, our tattoos, you know, little clothes on, you know." And she ended up paying for our 2 bowling lanes for us to bowl like for 2 hours as we helped her. Cause she was saying she just got her, she just moved her. She was trying to see what her family wanted to do. So it was good helping people like that and getting to tell her like, "Nah, that's not what we do. Like don't never judge a book by its cover when you see them." Like that's what we wanted her to know. So it felt good, you know, teaching her that, showing her that. So yeah.
Something you said you approach people and you try to present yourself in a courteous way. Yep. Correct?
Approachable.
All right. That's what. And I'm not an officer of the law, but you're neutralizing a threat is what you're doing, and which is a very smart approach. I once read a book where because we grow up in these zip codes, we have somewhat of an intimidating air about ourselves because it's a survival tactic. So when we go into other circles, we have to remember have people to let their guard down or let them know that it is safe. And the other thing I would say is part of our situation that we're talking about is centuries old. We spent 2.5 centuries being subhuman. And then we were perceived to be criminals throughout since from 1865 to present day. And a lot of people want to say that all of us, especially if they know we come from 63113, 63115, and zip codes like that, he must be up to no good because that's all he saw. But you have dreams, and you can be non-threatening, but you're neutralizing the threat, and that is a very important tactic to develop.
Neutralizing them threats is very, very, very important, man. What he's saying, and I appreciate you for doing that because every time I meet and greet with you guys, first thing I do is come up, give you a handshake, look at you in the eyes. We interact that way, and I want you guys to continue doing that. Hey, I'm proud of you, and I want to make sure that you guys know every last one of y'all I'm proud of, but I'm proud of you for definitely adapting that behavior, man, and continuing on. So my question to you guys, real quick, is I wanna hear stuff from you guys. So we talked about the violence in the region, right? You guys gave us your input on that. What are some things that we can do as adults to encourage y'all to kind of change this behavior? What is it something that we can do right now?
It's all in our faces, really. You just gotta want to tap into it. Cause for me to be able to like understand that it's right and wrong, I feel like anybody can do it. I feel like anybody can tap into it if they really want to. You just gotta want it for yourself. And I think me seeing the bad paths and good paths, like that's what made me want the good. So I feel like people bumping their head, that's what they need. Or if they need to see somebody else do it. But it's up to you, and it's all your life and what you want to do. I don't think you can't control it. You can't control it until somebody else want better for themselves.
So you stressing accountability is what you saying.
Yeah, like yeah, like what he was saying, like accountability, like it take for somebody else to see the right person doing. Like just say all 6 of us doing the right thing. We got that one person doing the bad thing. That one person, all 6 of us doing the right thing, I'm pretty sure in their mind he gonna think, oh man, let me see what they doing. Like let me try it out. He tried out, he might like it. He might just change his life around because now he got people to help him. Now he got mentors and adults to help him now. So I just feel like we just got to step out and show the bad people how we changed it and how they can change their life in a quick second, not to ruin it. So I feel like you got to be a leader sometimes.
Yeah, I say to that as well. Biggest thing would just be for the people above us, just to lead by example. I feel like if you walk on the right path yourself and you holding yourself accountable, then it's just I'm seeing you do, because you can only tell somebody so much. If I see you, like if I'm saying Mr. Korey, he doing the right things, you know what I'm saying, or my perception of what the right things may be. Okay, well this is now image of what I may need to represent and do. So it's like you just have to have people above you that are doing the right things, because if you have all negative influences, if all your family members done went to jail, the chances of you doing something illegal, going to jail and not current is higher, because that's all you done seen was people being incarcerated. You see what I'm saying? So it's just you have to see visuals more than anything, I feel personally.
I think that is so important. What you said is that we have to lead by examples as adults. And I'll give you a prime example. We went to see Colorado play Kansas in Kansas City. Was that last year? I think it was last year. And so when we were leaving and we were walking back to the van, there was a guy and his friends was spitting on our van, right? So I immediately went into that mode like, oh, but then I had to think, because all the other boys were there and they ran over there. So they were just going to see how I was going to react, right? And so at that very moment, I had to be Officer Clay and be like, the adult, nah, this not what we gonna do, guys. And then they follow suit. You know what I'm saying? So I wholeheartedly agree with you. We as adults have to lead by example. If y'all see us crashing out, y'all gonna want to crash out. Like, you know what I'm saying? We have to be the adults. So with that being said, I want to bring on, we call him Bob the Builder, but he's known as Joe. But he's known as Brother Joe, the electrician that works here in the economic mobility program with the boys. So he's going to introduce himself and what he does. And if you need to get in any doors, no, I'm just playing. I ain't gonna tell him, Joe. Joe, I ain't gonna tell.
About that.
That's on me.
That's between
That's
us.
on me.
So my name is Joe Coleman. I am an electrician by trade. Right now, I'm working on a project at the zoo, and I kind of showed the guys. I'll be showing everybody because I know I talked about it a lot. But really, what I'm trying to do and what I hope I'm doing a good job of is I just want to share knowledge. I want to share knowledge and let you all know you don't have to necessarily like construction or the trades, but that is an option. And to me, and I think I mentioned it to you all, having multiple options, multiple even ways to make income. You don't have to just be pigeonholed. And it can be a supplement. Follow your dream. Like I said, follow your dream always, but always, especially as young black men, think about, do I have a plan C? Or B, do I have a plan C? Always have some other options. And to let you all know that anything is possible. It doesn't matter whether it's a police officer or electrician. You're capable of anything. You just gotta be, somebody said spaces and places, but when you get an opportunity like this program, take it serious. Don't mean we can't have fun, but take it serious. So that's what I hope I'm trying to convey, and to use my skills to teach you about life, not just how to fix something, but the life lesson in it. That's all I got on it for now.
You said for now. Yeah. You got any questions, man, that you want to ask them to get some clarity on, as far as anything that might come to your mind?
I don't necessarily have questions, but I think this whole thing is insightful for me. I'm a parent also, but I'm proud of all of you all, just hearing you speak, hearing your mindset, and really realizing, I mean, I already knew it because I've been around y'all, but we don't have a room full of followers, and that's very important to me because everybody is a leader in their own way. So I salute all of you for that. I don't really have any, I think everybody has been articulating all their points very well so far.
Mm-hmm. So I got a question because I think on the April 25th, y'all got something coming up, right?
Prom.
So yeah, we kind of was talking about
man.
that.
He took the mic.
Again, one of them
Cut the
topics,
beat.
right? So, hey, Mario, kick that off. I mean, tell me what's going on.
He took the mic. It's one of them special days, like he said, like we said. It's that day, like the 25th, like when you wake up, it's go time. Like, you feeling good. And like the first thing you thinking about, oh, let me go get my haircut and hair done first. Let's get this. Let's get it started. Like I feel like that day, like that's all we've been waiting on. Like we've been working hard in school, working hard in the program. We get to dress up nice, hang out with each other that night, party like rock stars that night. Like that's all we've been waiting on. Like we put in a hard work and dedication for it, and it's gonna pay off. Like I'm ready to kick it with my guys, man. Like one question I got for y'all, who got a date though? Who got a date on the prom though? I got one too. I got one too many.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Boy, you gonna get beat up
tomorrow. You gonna get beat up.
Look, I might not come with something, but
okay.
You feel me?
Okay. I'm catching your drift.
I'm on what he on. I might not come with none, but hey, I'm ending with something.
Yeah, I got a little something.
Okay, say a little song. Okay.
I'm gonna say y'all know though, like what happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
I think what would be really dope if they pulled up in the police escort, bro.
Man, what?
I'm talking about we stopping traffic, bro.
You say okay.
What?
And we
Don't tell
pull
us.
up
Don't,
right to
like,
the-
you know what?
Don't tell us that. Don't tell
You know
us.
what? I like that. Hold on.
Don't tell us.
Prom with
Yeah,
the
we
police
gonna
with the
do it.
sirens on.
Don't tell us.
Hold on.
They gonna have you in the back. They gonna have you in the back.
Just saying.
They gonna have us in the back pulling. Hey, you know what? Hey, after this podcast, we gonna
saying.
make that happen.
I'm just saying.
Because what I'm going to school for,
It's not about me. It's about the people.
Hey.
Okay. It's
Hey.
about y'all.
Whole Washington.
You know what?
Shut down the whole Washington.
I'm gonna have a talk on because after that,
You're welcome.
I like that.
You're welcome.
Hey, we moving the traffic on prom.
Security.
You
They
welcome.
gonna be walking. They gonna be like, why the police coming down here? No, it's us getting out. we the police. Hold on. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that.
You welcome.
I like that.
Oh yeah, 11
Hey,
days.
you
11
gotta hold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, say hey.
11 days.
So been working hard. So you know, with everything going on, y'all almost out of school. Like, man. So y'all got how long y'all got left?
We got like a month and like 10 days for real.
We gotta sign out in like
Yeah, they say senior check
Like
out
20
like
days.
May 12th, so you know we don't got that long. So like after prom, hey, we still got to get right back to business and make sure we can
Right.
graduate and all
Right.
that.
So
they just give us a
so
little
I'm
time.
just gonna throw this out there because I want to know, like, what's the plan
My plan, I want to.
after school? Like, what's the plan?
I got a
Directly after?
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to college for criminal justice,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a minor in music, but I want to go in criminal justice to be a detective. So that's what I really want to be, and I'm gonna get there. I don't care how long it take the grind. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna do that. I'm a minor in music, so I'm doing the two things I love, and hopefully I achieve it and get everything I want out of it in life. So that's the goal I want right now, and I'm gonna keep that in my head and hey, work as hard as I can when I get there.
I got you.
After school, I do want to attend school, but I really want to learn the stock market and how it works.
Yeah.
And
We talked
how
about
the
that.
how the AI bot works with it. I want to see how that works. If I figure out how to do that, really, I think I can like put my focus into that and like really like learn how to do it. If there's a school that like can teach me that, I think I'll go there. But this summer, I ain't gonna be with the partying and stuff. I'm gonna be strictly trying to make a lot of money for me to be comfortable when I get to school my first year.
Man, so for real, right now I'm finna go to college to play football, William Woods University. You know what I'm saying? I leave in July. You feel me?
That's what's up, man. Leaving
You
in
feel me?
July.
You know what I'm saying? And so I leave July 6th.
Okay.
And so I just been having stuff in motion. Like I go to Job Corps Monday through Friday. By July 1st, I'm gonna be certified in forklift operating and material handling.
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? That's another avenue for me to go down. You know what I'm saying? Get probably go major in business or accounting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to have everything as options for me when I get out there. Like I'm just, it's clockwork. Like I'm just on it all the time. Like
After school, I'm thinking about road running, risk take. Nah, I'm just playing. But I want to go to college, play basketball. I'm gonna go to college, play basketball, but I want to major in physical therapy. Cause like me, my body be bad, and my people. So I think it just run the family, and I want to help people like with bad little body parts. And I just want to help out. Yeah, it's my knee. It's been hurting the whole time. Yeah, I just want to help out with stuff like that.
I'm going to college for business, finance, everything that come in finance, like accounting, marketing, and stuff like that. Football too. I ain't gonna lie, I forgot that mud. But I'm going to college for finance though.
He ain't said nothing all night until we got to talk about prom. He said, I just want to point that out.
I'm going to the union in January. Be an electrician.
Going to the union?
Yeah, be an electrician.
What for what?
Electrician.
Electrician? So has he been an influence on that?
Nah.
You already want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have just thrown him a bone. You could have just said, yeah, man. Right.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I'm definitely utilizing my resources with him.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want to play basketball, and I'm doing physical therapy as well. Understand the body more as an athlete, and also help athletes, become a better version of themselves. So.
All right, so I got a question. Miss Keisha always is tuning in, right? And she always, she want to know something, right? So her question, and it's a very valid question, right? How is EMP giving you experiences you wouldn't have had?
Oh,
man. All right.
Man, we can talk all night about this now.
Well, the thing is, we want to hear from y'all how this program has impacted you guys, what you like, all that good stuff. Throw it in. Want to hear from everybody.
I say the most that I like that they also just don't help us, they help our families. So like if we need groceries in the house or something, and then we know that our family can't get that, they'll come in for us, and give us that like furniture in the house. If we know we can't get that, they'll try to help and get us that. And if they can help, they gonna do it. So I feel really appreciated. Like from the HBCU, that was a lot of money we had to pay. Like some of our families couldn't pay that. Mm-hmm. They told us what we had to do to earn that, and they threw a little shopping spree in that we barely knew about to the end. And we got the shopping spree and went on a trip, and they got us snacks and got us food, so we ain't have to spend no money for real. So it's stuff like that I appreciate that a lot of people don't do. Like a lot of people think they just giving us to us. They don't know like we gotta do hard work for it and all of that. So like I really appreciate that for that. They always looking out for us. Anything that we can't get that they think they can't get, they always end up getting. So that's what I really like about the program. And they help us with life.
I say I got like a top 3. First, I'm gonna say, this is a little hard though. Okay, first I'm gonna say this, doing the podcast, talking, us coming together, us just trying to make the world a better place. 2, I say them talks with Mr. Mo. Mr. Mo get us right. He tell us they're real. What's gonna be suspected, and he keep 100 with us. And my last thing, I would have to say, man, I gotta finish with a top 3. It's hard. All the Thursdays we get to spend a night here, like be away from home, showing us like what it's gonna be like with us on our own, and figuring stuff out, trying to become that young man like we want to become. So that's my top 3.
The EMP program helps us a lot. This is truly a blessing. I said this since the first day. I'm like, this got to be angels. Like, I'm like, these got to be angels. Like, ain't no way I'm in this program. They even helped us become more brotherly. Like, from the sports, it felt like it was separated at first. Like, it like little cliques. Like, it's like we came together. Like, it made everything just so beautiful. And, like, to be a part of this is such a blessing. Like, I could talk all day and talk in circles. Like, I can't even get it out. Like, it's crazy.
It's like he says, it's the first day, orientation, August. Miss Charlene at the table with the Nike socks. I came through, got the Nike socks. What? Fresh with the Nike socks. Then we came first day. They told us, what? Filled out the paperwork. Nike tag. What? Not real. Not real. Off the rip. I ain't even did nothing yet. I got a Nike Tech. I ain't did nothing yet, bro. But even past all of those things, like it's just been a real help in my personal life. Like these glasses I got on right now, these level up glasses, bro. These level up glasses. You know what I'm saying? My mama washing machine gave out. We forget a level up washing machine. We just say level up in front because it's level up. We trying to level up all the way. You know what I'm saying? You ever needed a therapist? We got Miss Sarah the therapist. No cap. We like it's really like if you need a resource, as long as you willing to use your voice to ask for something, you gonna have that. Simple. Like it's just, man. I ain't even gonna keep talking.
I don't think Mr. Cal he get a lot of credit for it, but you know Thursday night that's our therapist right there. Like he tell us the real. He ain't gonna keep it fake. He gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think he get a lot of credit. So shout out to Mr. Cal, man. Just know we love you, man. We appreciate you too, man.
Piggyback off what Monty said, like the therapist, like that was one of the first people I really came out to. Like me, I be bottling up my emotions because that's what a man supposed to do. Like she made me like come out my shell, talk to her. Like I got emotional. This is my first time meeting her. I'm just thankful for the whole program, for all the people I met. I got closer with a lot of people from school, so I'm just thankful for all the stuff, all the lessons I've learned about everything. They taught us about drugs. They taught us how to get girls. They taught us how to keep girls. They taught us everything, and I'm just grateful for this opportunity because there's a lot of people not getting this. And I'm just grateful.
One good thing is they got some good utilities. Like we got an upcoming driver's test. They gonna help us get our little driver's license or just pass the test in general, and I appreciate that.
For me, it's like, cause it's like, in this group, it's like a brotherhood. Like before this, like I ain't talked to none of these guys for real, but when I come here, when I go in that level up 6th period, I feel like I just go talking to people. I go talk to anybody, go crack a joke, go say something to somebody. I wasn't really doing that. I feel like this really created a brotherhood and got me wanting to talk to more people. Then like he said, like being able to utilize different things, meet different people, get connections. It really help you go do something.
And shout out, she over there. Shout out Miss Tamika for bringing us to go get our driver's license permits. Cause you know, cause of her, that's why I got that rental for prom. So, hey, so shout out Miss Tamika, Miss Charlene.
Shout out everybody. We appreciate everybody. Miss Keisha, Miss Tamika, Miss Charlene, Mr. Clay, Mr. Mo, Mr. Korey, Mr. Joe, Mr. Cal. Dude that stay the night. I don't need T.
Boy, T.
You feel me, bro? We came a long everybody, bro. We came a long way. We came a long way. Cameraman behind the camera, we appreciate him too. We just met the Battlehawks on Saturday. Like
and they taking us to see a free game.
Stop playing with it, bro.
Ticket.
Don't even play with it, bro. Like real, it's just a whole different experience of networking and connecting with a bunch of different people you may have never thought you talked to before. For real, like.
This alignment right here, like this alignment right here, and my future is so bright because of this. Like,
yeah, like I think one thing I like the most, like they help us with our life plans after high school. Like if we want to go to school, they help us figure that out too. If we want to go to a trade, they help us figure that out too. So, that's really what stood out to me because it's most kids in the program that when they first came in, they didn't want to go to school or go to trade. Now with some kids, like now they going to school, now they getting accepted to schools, and the EMP program help us with all of that. Help us, what we want to major in, what we want to do in life. So that's one thing I loved about it too.
Yeah, and they really get you ready for after school. Like they really go tell you the real. I'm like, how it's gonna be out there. They go tell you the real.
Man, then even this, if you wasn't, like, it's really just preparing you for your next steps. You know what I'm saying? Just all of these different men mentors giving you this different knowledge. Because, like, certain people don't have father figures to lean on. So it's just, we got these different men mentors to just give us knowledge with stuff, bro. Like, it's straight beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. For real.
So if y'all could tell these legislators something of why they should keep our funding for this program, what would you tell them?
It bring more kids off the streets that don't got nobody and that's doing the wrong thing. I think if they stop the funding and stop everything else, this ain't gonna do nothing but make it worse. Cause now you gotta kill the next person to get what you want.
Yeah, this program, the whole point, like, what their agenda for real is just to prevent you from doing the wrong stuff, so you don't have to harm anybody else to get what you need for your family. Because when it come down to it, if it's me or you, who am I gonna pick every time? Who I'm supposed to pick as a man, you know what I'm saying, or becoming a man? Who I'm supposed to pick every time if I gotta pick between me and you? So it's just like, I feel like you just have to understand, like, these people just gotta just think about it. Like, we in a city that's just getting worse every year. Man. Crime just getting more worse. People just more kids getting killed younger. Like, it's not improving for real. So it's like, is y'all trying to make y'all city worse or what? At the end of the day, that's all y'all gotta ask yourself. If y'all want to make y'all city better, this is a step in the right direction to do that.
And I feel like now y'all pull 20 kids out the street, they should invest in it. You pull 50 kids, they invested big in the program. You pull 200 kids off the streets and they doing the right thing now. That's a large amount of number, y'all just pulled out the street. And I bet 99% of them kids needed that help, or needed the most help. Now they can go influence other kids off the streets. Now y'all done pulled in another 200 and made the foundation big.
For sure.
That what you said, that's what we want. That's why it's important for you guys to tell these people exactly how y'all feeling. And I don't want to keep cutting you off. I just want to just highlight that.
Yeah, I agree with what he said. Like, you know, what we was all just saying, the stuff they help us out with. Imagine the government giving us more money now. Like, what more could they help us with? Like, they're just only just gonna get better. The more they help, the better. The more money we get, the more better we can get these kids off the streets. The more better, you know, we can have a good influence. So.
People struggling, like, that might lead them to, like, try to go get it on their own. So they go need this, because if they try to go get it on their own, it ain't gonna end right. They go do the wrong thing, probably end up dead or in jail, because they trying to get it by themselves. They trying to help their family out, but just not the right way.
And it's not even.
Real quick, not to cut you off. We got a couple people in the comments. We want to shout out John Bowman. Big John, the Q.
Yep.
Yep. Big dog, what's up with it, John?
He's coming next on the 28th too.
Okay, shout out to you, big dog.
Shout out to y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. You know. You was finna say something real quick for you.
I was finna say, it's not even them cutting the funding down. It's them they cutting everything down. So it's just gonna be war in the city once they cut all that out. Like, it's gonna be survival mode, I feel like. So
for real.
In survival mode, you don't care who you kill, you don't care what you do. You gotta do it for yourself and your family. So when they cut all that down, it's gonna be kill.
They cutting a bunch of stuff for real. We don't even know why. Like, me and Mario went down there with Miss Keisha to Jeff City just trying to advocate, and we did a great job of advocating for ourselves in this program. But it's just like, it's so many different people down there just losing their funding for stuff. It's disabled people down there losing their SSI. Like, people straight was in wheelchairs down there, like, out there trying to talk to the people same way we was talking to them, trying to make sure that they getting their money because they gotta live too. Like, it's just a whole lot going on right now in this world, and it's just like, it ain't making sense, you know. And it's like, is y'all really trying to help people or not? You know, that's really all it is. I see.
My biggest question was, they cutting all this funding down. Like, I'm trying to figure out, where is it really going to? Like, that's the question I think everybody want to know. Like, where is this money really going to? Y'all cutting millions of checks down for everybody. Like, what is y'all trying to put this money in? Like, what is going towards? Yeah, like, what is y'all finna do with this money? Because y'all cutting disability off. Like, I feel like that's the main thing that should have get cut off. People like that, like, you shouldn't do that. Like, they need help, they need support. Like, people that take care of them, they gonna need the money for them. Like, that expensive. Like, what are y'all trying to do with this money?
Yeah, so I think a good reason to not cut the funding is, like, this foundation is raising kids to be, like, entrepreneurs, businessmen, and stuff like that. And we all know that businessmen, entrepreneurs, they like to come back and give back to community and give back to foundations like this. The more kids, the more the chances is the government don't even need the funding, you know. The kids gonna come back and fund it, and everybody else is gonna come back to fund it that was in this program and stuff like that. So just being able to have the chance to have more funding is a good reason not cut it.
Yeah, like he was saying, I just see it as, do you want more young, powerful men in y'all world? That's all it is. Do y'all want young men that have gotten the guidance, they have the motive, right? Like a man with a motive is that's hard to stop. When you know what you're trying to accomplish, that's hard to stop. And this is helping us get exactly to that point with our motive. You know what I'm saying? And helping us do the things that we need to do where you don't have to worry about the outside noise. You can worry about what you want to accomplish. Everybody in here got dreams and something that they want to do one day. But a lot of outside factors have, you know what I'm saying, may have impacted those things. This is slowing down a lot of those outside factors to where it's like, all right, cool, I can maybe focus more on XYZ, knowing I don't have to worry about ABC. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, do y'all want more powerful, right here? Do y'all want more powerful men in the world? Like, that's all I got to say, like, for real.
So, you know, we getting closer to the end here, guys. We right at time. So is there anything that y'all want to tell these legislators before we get ready to get off this live here? I want you to look in this camera right there, just like you just did. I want you to lay it on them.
Man, don't cut the funding now, man. Y'all, it's gonna be an upset. It's gonna be an upset. Y'all gonna really think about it when y'all cut it down. There's gonna be so much going on. Y'all can't even handle that out of y'all control no more. So I think y'all need to look into the programs and look into the community and see how y'all are really affecting us. And y'all need to have a place in y'all heart and not just a money grab. So I feel like y'all need to really look into that and stop always worrying about the money and worry about y'all people.
Man, I don't know. Like he said, we don't know where there's money going. That's okay. That ain't none of our business. I'm saying for us, this money that we getting from this program, like there's no reason to take it for real. If it come down to it, y'all got to come see the work that's being done for real. Like Senator, whoever, like come and do that. Because at the end of the day, y'all have to, I feel like y'all need to really investigate. And there's really good work being done here. And y'all taking more and more away from us is not doing nothing good for nobody. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, us as young men, we influence other young men. So it's just going to be a ripple effect of more people want to do positive things in this city, let alone this world. So don't even, like, I feel like it's really important that we keep this, like, for real.
Either y'all hop on the bus or get left, cause we doing it. We doing it. We taking off, right? We taking off.
Yeah, and I think we should still be getting funded because, like, this program has helped us so much. Like, if you was to look at the grades from last year for all the students here and the grades this year, it's going to be a big jump. We then got mentors, people that help us with work. What's them called? Yeah, tutors. And they've been helping us. Like, if you was to look at the grades from last year and this year, like, it's really been a big increase. And I can say that for myself because my grades are way better than last year by a lot.
Yeah, piggyback on what he was saying. Don't cut the funding, because if y'all cut this funding, this is gonna be, y'all gonna have police everywhere doing God knows what. So y'all, we need the funding. We need the funding. We need to keep doing these positive things to make this not just a city but a world a better place. So like Mr. President was saying, man, if y'all gotta come in here and see what we doing, y'all gotta do that. 'Cause, man, don't stop.
As y'all know, this is the end, y'all. And I want to say this to those legislators because we were just up there maybe, a week ago. And I'm here to tell you, you just heard what these young men just said about Annie Malone, EMP Level Up program. The funding, we have to have it in order to impact these young men, the way we want to. And everybody has a part to play. You guys, we have to vote you in order for you guys to vote to get these things in law, to pass this budget so we can have the funding. We do understand that certain things happen. We understand that cuts have to happen in certain areas, but don't cut this funding. These young men need us, and we got to be there for them. So I encourage you to please really take a look at that. Find that in your hearts, make it happen. And I want to let you know that in 2 more weeks, we're going to have another Facebook Live on the 28th, which we're going to have Big John Bowman. That's right, we're going to have John Bowman here on the 28th. He's the NAAC president of St. Louis County. I don't know if you guys met him, and he's also an electrician.
Okay.
So, yes,
Okay.
he made sure he put that in the chat, too.
NAACP.
So, yeah. So, we're going to have him here as a guest, and I want you guys to come with some powerful questions because he's a powerful guy, man. He's a real good dude, too. So, I must say, I look forward to seeing you guys on the 28th, and we out. See you later.
You know it.
Yeah, he did. Look, I said to you. John, I'm an electrician, too.
You know it.